Welcome to the Ice Center. We're here for Clipper Cats and the Salem Blue Devils. Their Clipper Cats are in the blue jerseys today. Just got set up the best we can. There's not a lot of great viewing here at the Ice Center on NHL rink. Ice Center has 2 rinks. The Olympic, which has a great spot up high. We're down here low. That's Farwell on the breakaway. That could be a shot high over the bar. Comes back out to the point. It's Rinko will dump it back in. It's fed out front. Salem picks it up in the corner here. Here comes Salem the other way. Rinko will intercept. Puts it past. Defender for Salem will pick it up. Number 10 will send it all the way in. No icing. Rinko picks it up. And feeds the forward. Comes back to Rinko. Rinko will take it through the neutral zone. She gains the zone. There's a shot. Deflected high. On the far wall. And against keeping that in so far. And Salem will send it out of the zone. Rinko back behind the Clipper Cat net. Makes the pass to Gasowski coming through the middle. Gasowski right here on Farwell's will enter the zone. Best port to the side again. Shot tipped high over the bar. Don't have any roster here for the Blue Devils. And that's no goal. That will be a goal for the Clipper Cats. Initially waved off, and then goal for maybe Beaupre. So we'll see who goes first through the line. The girls are not doing it. So we'll have to watch the replay. Maybe you saw it. The girls thought the play was waved dead, and then I gotta fix the clock. It's 12:44 right now. We'll get back to that in a second. Alvarez grabs that puck. It's put back into the zone. Farwell will grab it though. Cuts into the neutral zone. Sends it across. You can see the number from here. Yeah. Still not good enough with how folks skate. That was number 21 that brought it into the zone. Alvarez feeds it over the Hool. Will enter the zone along the far wall. Gets pinched off in the corner. That comes to the near wall. 19 and comes out to Alvarez. Does get out of the zone. Alvarez will turn right back in and gets taken off her stick. But Payne was able to get it back into the zone. But here comes the Blue Devils. They'll enter the offensive zone with a shot. That's going to be a save, but and whistle blown. 11:41. Get this clock fixed here. All right. Bowski takes the draw. She wins it back into the corner. Bobcats on the near wall. Tough to see down the wall this way. Gonna get dumped back in by the Blue Devils. Boglin picked it up for the Clipper Cats. Here comes. That can be offsides for the Clipper Cat. Face off here by Gasowski. Half on her way. It's out to the point. Rinko will dump that in. Comes around the near wall. Skoglund able to keep that in twice. Beaupre along the far wall, along with Rinko. Rinko will keep that in. Pops out. Skoglund with it here. Looking to feed Metcalf. Gets past Metcalf. Bennett here, but Rinko will send it deep. Gazowski going to get it. Madeline in the corner. Beaupre comes to support. Gets past Beaupre. Rinko feeds it to the middle. Metcalf able to get it to the wall. Rinko will come down the wall here in the center. There's going to be Skoglund here in front of us. Puck's bouncing around. It's down below the goal. The 10 for Salem will send it up. Bounces over Rinko's stick. The Skoglund's back for it. Skoglund will send it off to the near side. That's Barwell coming down the middle of the ice. She'll gain the zone. Cats on a change, and low shot by Barwell gets blocked. Doesn't make its way into the net. Good defense by the Blue Devils there. Behind the back pass. Comes to the middle. It's Barwell to Kane. Kane will enter the zone. She's got Barwell coming down the slot. She feeds it across. Good rebound. It's still bouncing around out front. And fed out front to Farwell, and that's going to be a whistle. There was a battle. There'll be 2 penalties here. 21 for the Clipper Cat. 18 for the Blue Devils. 18 for Salem. 21 for the Clipper Cats. So that'll be 5 on 5. When I put that goal up for Salem, that's actually the Clipper Cats. I'll fix that. Barwell in the slot with a shot is wide of the net. Come over to the near side. King in the corner will pick it up. Centers it right on Farwell's stick. It's knocked off their stick. Poole will come down to keep that in. It's got to come to the near wall here. Kane's going to be able to... Kane just looked back for a second. And that puck got past her. And that's going to be a trip on Salem. Going to be another penalty for the Salem. So the Clipper Cats will go on a power play here. I'll do the face-off right in front of us here. Still waiting for another penalty to be put on the board. Curious here. Oop. That's got to come out to Rinko at the point. She's going to walk the line, get someone in front of the net. There's a low shot. Tipped, unsafe. Down by the Clipper Cats, moving the puck along, getting some traffic in front of the net. Faceoff comes out to Skoglund. Kept in by Skoglund to Metcalf, and then Rinko's able to just keep her from going the full set of the ice. She'll send it over to Gazowski. Gazowski will curl around, feed Beaupre. Beaupre unable to get a stick on it. Will go out to the wall. Gazowski grabs it. Knocked off her stick, but Rinko will feed it back down to Gazowski. Back to Rinko. Rinko to Gazowski. Back around, Beaupre in the front. Back to Rinko. Rinko able to send it down to Skoglund. Looking to move the puck around. Metcalf will pick that up, curl around to below the net. Comes Metcalf to Skoglund. And that's going to slide out. Rinko is back to get it. Top of the umbrella. That'll come over to Skoglund. Beats Metcalf. Metcalf into the zone. With a shot. And that didn't get in. Rinko dances on the blue line. Keeps it in. Comes across to Skoglund on the weak side. There's a shot. It's loose. Beaupre missing the loose puck right there. Skoglund will send it back in. Comes off Skoglund's skate. There's a little bit of traffic there. Gazowski out front. That's going to be a shot and a goal. So there's a couple of shots I missed there for the Clipper Cats, and we'll catch the goal there for Gazowski. The two of them will come out. And I don't know why everyone's coming out of the box. Not everyone comes out, I didn't think, but must have been something on the clock. But I'm not worried about it. I'll let the score box be worried about it. Counted for the penalties. Here comes Farwell. She's got open ice in front of her. Shot goes wide of the net. I believe it was tipped. Another shot, save. And that'll be a shot, a goal. Let that clock catch up. That was Farwell with a shot, and then ultimately the goal. Alvarez with it. Come down the line. Kane looking to feed it back to her, but just got caught with some sticky ice. Poole will go down the far side. Pass doesn't quite connect. It's Alvarez with it. She pulls it back, connects with Farwell. Farwell will curl in. Poole clean down the wall. Head out front. Farwell to Alvarez. Alvarez with a shot. Pad save wide. Now come out to Kane. Kane for a shot. Goes to the far side of the net. Flip to the point. Alvarez, nice job picking the pocket. Feeds Kane. There's traffic out front. Alvarez will step in with it. Feeds Farwell. Puck will come out to the wall. Good job by the Blue Devils. Puck kept in by Rule. Worked by Beaupre. Entry by King. Gazowski gets down low. That come up the wall right up to Alvarez in front of us. Alvarez feeds it across. For Poole. By the Blue Devil, that puck's going to bounce out front. Beaupre to the far corner, looking to center it. Devils will grab that, bounce it off the wall. Alvarez still there. She's able to get it deep. The stick work there by Gazowski to knock that puck down. Blue Devils will make their zone entry here. Coming down the near wall, cutting across, fed out front. And that was blocked, kicked up to the wall by the Clipper Cats. And an errant pass is going to land on Beaupre's stick. Beaupre into the zone. That's going to be a shot and a goal. Low angle shot there for Beaupre. Finds the back of the net. Callahan will take the face off there. And back to Skoglund, ultimately to Renko. Puck's gonna pop loose. Here come the Clipper Cats through the neutral zone. 15-26. 26 with it right now. I believe that's Rizart. I'm not sure if I'm going to get my paper. We're a little rushed. Skoglund with it. Beats Renko. Blind pass doesn't land. Puck will go into this corner. Skoglund get it behind the net. Sends it over to this corner. It's really hard to see. It's coming up the wall. There's a shot out front. Good job by Boussier to push that away. Here comes Renko. Renko will gain the neutral zone. She'll get it into the zone. Chips it past. Goes into the corner. Wins the foot race. Blue Devils have support. They send it up the wall. That's going to be a shot. Hit wide of the net. Here to the near side. Skoglund will pick it up. Off a skate. Cats will carry that around the back of the net. That's clean with it on the far side. It's coming up the wall. There'll be no icing here. Skoglund back for it. Devils will go for the change. Lean on the near wall. Blue Devils came down the wall with possession. Send it back behind the net. Renko comes out with it. He feeds it up to, that's Barwell. Barwell enters the zone. She's looking for support. She doesn't see it. She crawls back. Feeds it back to Payne. Payne with a shot. Bouncing puck. Still loose. And Blue Devils going to send it all the way down. They're going to say it's tipped, so no icing. We see her able to push it to the side. I don't think it was a shot on that. And that's going to be an offsides for the Bobcats. Clipper Cats. Excuse me. Face off one back. 21 Simpson. Simpson. Simpson sends it across the middle. Alvarez feeds it out to Kane. Good shot. Save. Lead battles for the puck in the corner here. Comes out to Alvarez right in front of us. Alvarez will send it back down to Kane. Kane feeds it out front to Farwell. Hard shot. Blocked. Doesn't find its way through. Another shot goes behind the net. Alvarez coming down the wall. Has to pull it off the wall. Poole will take it into the zone right in front of us, and that's going to be, I think, an offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here. One of us. Face-off under control by the Blue Devils. They send it up the wall. A little bit of ping pong going on here. We'll have a offsides again, so we'll have face-off again right in front of us. Minute 35 left here in the first. Zowski taking the drop. It's kicked out to the corner. Renko will send it in. Bounces off the boards. Metcalf picks that up. Takes it below behind the net. Blue Devils will grab control of that. Good pinch. Take it back behind their net. Bounce it off the wall. Successful clear by the Blue Devils. Back the puck is Renko behind her net. She's coming up the ice. About a minute left. She's got support. She feeds across to Metcalf. Metcalf will take it in. Hard low shot. And that's going to be a goal. That should be number 3 from 16. From 11, sorry. Callahan wins the face-off forward. Under a minute left here in the first period. It's going to be a shot on net. Great save. That puck's kicked to the corner. I said sorry, Forget. Forget with the puck down in the corner. Battling for it. She maintains possession, sends it back out to Saar. Saar gets a shot off. It's going to slip past the D. Rinko back to pick it up. 24 seconds left. Michael spins it up, gets in the zone. That's a hard shot goal. Up in the top corner. "16 seconds left here on the clock. Callahan wins the face-off. Blue Devils pick it up, make the entry into the zone. Wrapped by Houle, sent over to the near wall in the neutral zone. Blue Devils send it across to the far side. And that'll be the end of the first period. First goal, I'm not sure who got that. I'm going to mark it as 16 for now. We'll come back to what that one was. All right, we'll see you after intermission.
bad signals here or what? You're like in the basement.
Actually, not.
Not bad?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
There's an Xfinity hotspot here.
Alright. That's
And
good.
I didn't get enough time to test their Wi-Fi, but it looks like they have decent Wi-Fi.
Good.
Cellular's got
Better than Jackson's. Better than Jackson's.
better than Jackson's.
But there's no Wi-Fi,
Better than
right?
Dover.
Better than Dover, yeah.
So I don't know. Jackson's like. So I still have the original ID for the original router that we set up.
Yeah.
We put Wi-Fi. I don't put Wi-Fi in.
Right. Well,
So that's what I connected to. But honestly.
do they
it's a
have
couple
it though?
years.
Everything that's updated?
Yeah, I think they do. So I didn't revisit the Wi-Fi, and I should.
Okay.
But at the end of the day,
So they do have it.
they do have Wi-Fi.
Okay, but they didn't have it.
Yeah, they did add it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there was some breaks in it, but it was really my phone was disconnected from the camera. I have a different camera I use there. So
Hopefully we won't have to go back there.
hopefully we can just
That's
my
freaking
last
cold.
time. Two
Oh,
times
cool.
I had to do it there.
Yeah.
Freshman year for me again, and then this
Yeah.
year. So that's it. Right, we did two. That's good. I think we done our
Yeah.
time. And I got a new battery for the camera when the boys came. It ran out in the third period.
Oh, you did?
I've never had that happen. I usually have power to everything,
Huh.
but the battery in the camera died,
Really?
and the camera shut off in the third
Huh.
period.
You have like a backup battery that you use?
I do now.
Yeah.
I've never, ever once, because it's charged. It's
Wonder
plugged
why
in
it
the
ate it
whole
up so much.
Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, I mean,
Thanks for doing this,
it's
man.
amazing that any of this crap works.
It's good. You get it down to the science. You do a great job too.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Pretty
Yeah.
appreciates it. Like Tim can't make it, so you can just watch the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. We came in late too. Oh, we'll stop and do an errand here. Stop doing an errand here, and then I had put the high school is where our GPS is taking us.
Oh.
Last minute, but we're on. I think I just checked. See,
You're in it.
Let me know if Tim's complaining.
Really would like to see him work on some playmaking more, because we're going to need it.
I feel like in the power play they were trying to a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more, but it's not with speed.
Yeah.
With speed.
A couple of the girls are holding the puck too long.
Hold on.
Hey, we got two of them.
we're back for the second period. Sorry, sleeping there a little bit. Actually, having a sandwich. Going the other direction. But the Cats trying to get the puck into the zone. I go with it right now. Feeds over to Simpson. Simpson will chip it down into the zone. Comes back out. And that'll be in icing. That'll come all the way back down into the Clipper Cats offensive zone. Again, we're here at the Ice Center in Salem. Face off one back out to the point. Saar with a shot and good save by Salem.
Way to go, Katie!
Oh, so that's a goal. That was a shot by the Clipper Cats and got in. That should be a goal for, I believe that was Saar from the point. Puck in the neutral zone here. Brinko back to pick it up behind the net. Pick it up. Got some clean ice in front of her. Feeds it out to Farwell. Farwell feeds Simpson. Puck slides past. And that'll be an icing. So I'll go all the way back down. Up into the corner. Comes back out. Clipper Cat with it. That was Gazowski with it. Gets pipped by the Blue Devils. They're going to come the other way. With a shot across. Alvarez into the near corner to pick it up. Turns up ice, comes through into the neutral zone. She's got some space to work with. She curls in, takes it wide, feeds it across behind the net. It's going to be Beaupre on the near wall. Puck head out front. Alvarez with a shot, and I think a low angle shot that was a goal. Tough to actually know who got that goal. If it was Alvarez or it could have been Beaupre, but I thought Beaupre was in the corner. Tough to see from where we're sitting right now. Beaupre got the first goal of the period. It's coming across Dumas. It's 13. Comes out to the point, slips past the defender. Alvarez back for it. Jacques playing on D with Alvarez. Puck in the center, shot by Dumas. Goes wide of the net, deflected. Hard clear by the Blue Devils, kept in by Jacques. Nice job. Number 3 for the Blue Devils, firing up the wall. Down in the corner here. 22 with it. A shot had come down the wall. Oh. Nope, Alvarez, I'm sorry. Alvarez came down the wall, kept it in. Game looking to send it out to the point. Alvarez grabs it. Back into the corner. She's down below the goal line. Comes over to the near wall. Corner centers it on the Callahan stick. Gets deflected. Puck comes all the way down. No icing. Jacques will be down to pick it up in the near corner. We'll send it up the wall to Dumas. Dumas centers it to Farwell. Farwell feeds it into the zone. Clipper Cats go on the change. The Farwell will cycle back behind the net. Centering pass hit by the Blue Devils. Renko able to chip that up to Farwell, coming through the neutral zone. Farwell enters the zone. Puck's taken off her stick. Got the Clipper Cats. Pad saved wide. Bain with it. Comes up the wall. Renko will send it across the zone. Bain will pick it up at the hash mark. Take it down below the goal line. Centers it. They tried to push it to the side. Gogolin over to the wall to try to catch it. There's going to be a foot race. Blue Devils have the lead to it. No icing. Renko following. Renko takes the puck away. Cuts back around. Cuts back around again. Going to send that pass across the rink. Ends up with Payne. Puck popped up. Did not go into the bench. There's a whistle. Hockey is running a little faster than ours. Face up, must have been offsides. Blue Devils with the puck. Dumped in. Will go deep into the corner for it. He's got support coming down the wall. That's Shrek. Speeds over to Gazowski. Gazowski will take it into the neutral zone. Got Metcalf. They interweave, feed back over to Metcalf. Comes over to Shrek. Shrek with the shot. Not quite able to manage it on the backhand. Poole will backhand it into the slot. Blue Devils pick it up though. Here come the Blue Devils. Poole, good defense, stands up the attacking defender. Gazowski will pick up the puck. Take it into the zone. She's got Metcalf coming down the middle. Beats Shrek. Shrek takes a shot, goes wide. Gazowski down behind the net. Cycling around on her backhand. Feeds it back to Houle. Houle will step it in. Feeds it across to Metcalf. Metcalf over to Shrek. Metcalf on the far wall. Comes up to the point. There's Alvarez with a shot. Save. Here comes the Blue Devils into the neutral zone. They've got some speed. They go on the change. They don't have the numbers. It's awfully hard when you're spending that time in your defensive zone. You get the puck out, you got to make the change. Callahan with the puck into the offensive zone for the Clipper Cats. It's knocked off her stick. Backhand by the Blue Devils, picked up by Renko. Renko's going to sauce it over for Callahan. And they're going to, looking for an icing. They get one. They'll come all the way back. 8:29 here in the second period. 8-0 Bobcats. Puck bouncing around. The Devils with a shot deflected, goes into the corner. Didn't mess with it, bounces it up the wall. Goes up to Forget. Blue Devils are outside. Renko picks it up, tips it up the wall. Now they're here in front of the score box. It's going to center. Sauer will pick it up. Sauer wheels around into the neutral zone. He'll take the puck wide. And gets pinched off. Blue Devils coming. Ended on this side. Renko comes down the wall, pumps it down low. Over to the far corner. Farget will pick it up. Gets pressured. Turns south. Gets right behind the goal line with it. Nice job. Coming up the wall to Sauer. Sark tries to get a shot off, gets intercepted here by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils have numbers, 2-on-1. Rico defending. The pass isn't clear. Rico gets her stick, deflects that behind the net. Sending pass for the Blue Devils, misses. They're going to say it's tipped all the way down. No icing here. 7:06. That's centered. Comes out to Rico. Rico with a shot. Blue Devils get their stick on the puck before the shot released. Sends it a little higher. That's going to come back. Another foot race. No icing here. Gets position here. Throws up the wall with the puck. Backhands it over to Dumas. Farwell giving support down the middle. Deflected trying to get in the zone. Farwell will pick it up. Jacques will chip that in. Goes all the way down. Zach to Rule. Rule backhands it in. Feeds Farwell. Farwell's going to curl into the zone. Comes down the slot. Narenberger gets a shot. Gets deflected. Farwell curls back around. Maintains puck possession with it. She's going to feed it out. The Devil gets it out to the wall, and here they come. Pool back. Blue Devils with numbers. Back check evens that out. Good save, Boussier. Shot for the Blue Devils. The face off to the wall. Looking to pick it up. Puck still loose. Still in the zone. Arnenberger able to clear that puck all the way down. Be an icing. Come back. .529 here in the second period. 8-0. The Cats in the dark jersey. Salem in a blue and white color scheme as well. Yeah, home jerseys. Lost behind the net. Briefly. Skoglund able to get it in. Shot from the point. Number 8 being for the Blue Devils. He takes the face off, wins it back to the corner. Come up the middle of the ice. She's got Schreck with her on Beaupre. Feeds it across the Beaupre, receives the pass, feeds it back across. Skoglund coming down the wall, but Kozowski will pick it up. Sends it back up to Skoglund. Skoglund will get a shot. That was blocked. Picked up by Kozowski. Feeds over to Schreck. Schreck for a shot. Wider than that. Kozowski leaves it for Renko. Beaupre with it. Kozowski goes off. Clippercats will have to come out of the zone. All that's going on. Here come the Blue Devils. We go back to defend with Skoglund. Renko will poke it out to the wall. Puck bounces out behind the net. Renko's going to send it down. Connects with Dumas. Dumas with some open ice here. Quick beat. Blue Devils to cover some ground and get that puck. They're going to send it all the way. That puck came out in front of the net. And Clippercats score. We do not know who. At least I don't know who. Is that 3:52? It was clocked in at start. Apologize for that. A pass there. intercepted. Renko able to get it out of the slot. Help of Skogling. Yeah, pass to Dumas. Loses an edge. She's able to get the puck centered though. Forget comes up. The Blue Devils into the zone. Forward from Skogling. But the Cats get it on the far wall. Centering pass by Skogling is intercepted. Goes off defender's feet. Renko will pick it up. She's gonna feed. That's Dumas here on the near side. Puck is still in the zone. Here come the Blue Devils back the other way. Skogling knocks that puck down. Turns up the wall. In the skates of Kane. Kane feeds Schnarrenberger back over to Kane. Kane down the slot. Feeds Schnarrenberger over to the wall. Centering pass. It's going to come out to the point. Leave that to Alvarez. Yep, that was Alvarez. Puck's loose. Alvarez quick to it. Curls around. Again, enter the zone. Comes to the near side on her backhand. She curls back. He centers it. And that's going to get past everybody. Into the neutral zone. Back for it is Kane. Kane will flip it up the wall. Blue Devils able to get that down low. Dark with it. Going into the corner. Alvarez will flip it up the wall. Up to the point. It's a shot. Goes wide. Comes over to the near corner. All along the wall. It's going to get out of the zone. Simpson gets it out of the zone. Blue Devils dump it back in. Dark will pick it up here in front of us. Centers it. Alvarez with it. Alvarez will gain the offensive zone. Looking to feed it out front. That's going to go behind the net. Over to the far corner. Coming up the wall. Work by Kane. Comes Kane to pick that puck up. Sends it across to Alvarez. Alvarez gathers it up. Puck's left behind. Simpson grabs it. He's going to skate it in. That's going to be a goal. I think that might have been on Kane. Tough to tell. Or perhaps could that have been Schnarrenberger's first goal? We get the goal on the board. We'll worry about who's later. It's a running clock, I believe, so we're only at 44 seconds. I hadn't realized that. The goal color around. It's 9-0 here. Flippercats. Oh, 10, I'm sorry. Centering pass. Metcalf with it. Slots coming back. Renko will gather it up in the corner. About 20 seconds, just under 20 seconds left here in the second period. Renko feeds it up. It's bounced back to her stick. Renko sends it to Metcalf. The puck will get zipped back. It's always fun to see when the girls are having a good time. Really seeing some smiles. I know there's some friendly faces on both teams here. It's the end of the second period here at the Ice Center. 10 for the Cats, 0 for the Blue Devils. We should have a little bit of time here for the Zamboni. And we're back at it for the third period. All right, getting ready for the third period here at the Ice Center in Salem, New Hampshire. Oyster River Portsmouth Clipper Cats against the Salem Blue Devils, Salem High School. Right. Here we go. Farwell will take the face off of the Clipper Cats. One back to Rinko. Rinko will trying to chip it over to Farwell. Gets intercepted, but she picks it back up again. Blue Devils are outside, so Rinko will feed Kane on the Farwell. Kane through the neutral zone, leaves it for Farwell. Farwell will enter the zone. Leaves it for Scherenberger. That puck will come up to Kane on the far wall. Pumps out. Rinko will send it along the blue line here. Farwell enters the zone with it. Charles Arachta Kane down the slung. Scherenberger coming down the wall to support Farwell. And Saar here, right in front of us. Puck is still looking to keep moving. Never started the clock. I'm having a day today. I apologize for that. 14:06 on the clock. We'll catch up our clock. Blue Devils on the attack, coming down the slot, and they'll be in offsides. This is an opportunity to try to catch up. Clock will be continuing to run. Good Bulldog face off here. Zowski will take the drop. She wins it to the wall. Come across to Alvarez. Alvarez beating it up the ice. Metcalf's 8. Blue Devils will send it back. Picked up by Houle. Houle across to Alvarez. Alvarez up the near wall here. Taking off the puck. Houle back for it. And Blue Devils with it. They'll get a shot on net, covered up by Goose here. Face off in the Oyster River defensive zone. Picked up by Saar. Saar behind the net. Sends it up the wall to Metcalf. Puck taken off Metcalf's stick. Comes across to the near wall. Puck bounced up to Berg. We're playing defense with with Houle. Houle back behind the net with it. Comes over to the near corner, coming up the ice. He's going to send it over to Metcalf. Metcalf chips it in for a shot, wide of the net. Metcalf behind the net. Now come up the wall. Alvarez coming in on the change, picks it up, gets it below the corner. Pivots around, puck behind her. Gazowski comes up on the near side, cycling around, feeds Metcalf. Metcalf will take off down the wall. There's the shot pass. Trying to get it on Shrek's stick. Goal came down the wall, and here comes the Blue Devils. They've got a breakaway. Number 4, shot goal. Goal for number 4 on the Blue Devils. Off one forward by the Blue Devils. Bourget attacking mode. Offensive zone picks it up down below the net. Puck tipped up high. Maybe Callahan into the corner to grab it. Comes up. Douglin will dump that down low. Jay sends it out to the point. Come out to Renko. Renko will tip it back in. Devils send it down. Renko will pick it up, take it in behind her net. Tips it up. It's going to land on Dumas' stick. Dumas with a dot up over the net. Blue Devils will pick that up. Blue Devils hanging somebody back to try to pull the D back. Good save, shot. Save by Boussier, bad save. There's a shot, stick save. Puck is loose out front, and the Clipper Cats clear it. There's a shot, save. Puck will come out to the point again. And it's gonna come out again, another shot. Deflected wide. Will come to the near wall. That puck will get cleared out of the zone by Callahan. But the Cats go on the change, and Blue Devils are going to be offside here for sure. Neutral zone face off here. Pablo wins the face-off. Pablo get the puck into the zone, being offsides for the Clipper Cats. Pablo the face-off here. Puck's one back. Shark, but across to Fool, and then down the wall to Simpson, and that'll be an offsides. Wins the face-off, will come over to the near wall, up to pick it up, and chip it into the zone. Pressure by Simpson right away. Hool comes in, sweeps the puck, dances around, gets a shot over the net. Come out to a Jacques. Jacques feeds it across. Simpson gets out to the wall. Shot gets deflected and then blocked. Jacques able to keep the puck in the zone. Beats Farwell. Farwell with a low shot for a goal. Blue Devils good attack into the zone, coming to the neutral zone now. We go with the puck and feed it out to Beaupre. Loose along the blue line. Bounce pass off the wall is going to land on Carr's stick, but they'll take it into the zone. Centering pass gets pushed back out to the wall. But the Cats bounce another one off the wall. A dump in by the Blue Devils. Go on the far wall, will chip it up. Just trying to get to Beaupre. That's Beaupre again. That'll be offsides. Neutral zone face off here for offsides. Like they're doing center ice face off here. Callahan wins the face off. Picked up by Dumas. Up to Renko and then over to Saar. Back over to Callahan into the zone. Over to Dumas. Centering pass doesn't get through, and here come the Blue Devils. Number 10 with the puck coming through the zone. Renko will knock it off her stick to the wall. He'll pick it up, send a shot over the goal. Chips it out of the zone as Beaupre. Nope, that's not Beaupre. It's Dumas. Dumas with the shot. Good save. Comes up the near wall. Here comes number 4 for the Blue Devils. Into the zone. They take it wide. Renko will deflect that puck wider than that. Send it back into the corner. Now picked up by the Clipper Cats. They're coming through the zone. That's Saar with the puck. Down the slot with a shot. Save. Just under 4 minutes left here in the third period. Face off one by the Clipper Cats up to Jacques. Cross Alvarez for a shot. Goes wider than that. Simpson battling down in the corner for it. It's going to come up the wall. Alvarez is able to get it on foot. Kane with a shot. Blocked. And the Blue Devils are going to go the other way. Alvarez picks that up. The collisions here. Alvarez will get that puck into the zone, into the corner. She gives chase. Comes out to the point. Kane will dump that in. That's a centering pass. Jock will send that over to Kane. Kane will backhand it. Bury it down the wall, I should say. Now come back up the wall. Alvarez intercepts that. Great pass and great stick of Scharnenberger. She was able to grab that hard pass, turn around and get a shot that just cuts wide. The post. Here come the Blue Devils the other way. They've got some numbers. That's a hard shot. That's a goal. I'd say that was 7. But sure. Puck hit wide by the Clipper Cats. Under 2 minutes left here in the third period. Puck's coming the other way. Metcalf with it. Got Beaupre down the middle. Way to stick with the goalie to tip that away. Goodwin with the puck here. Gets knocked off the puck. Number 4 with a shot. Great save by Boussier. Along the wall. We'll gather it up, send it up to the point. Puck's lost. Metcalf over to the wall. What came out of the zone? Metcalf applying pressure still. Beaupre able to pick it up. Or at least knock it off. Metcalf pinched off. Pope, right? It's out of the zone. That's going to be an offsides for the Clipper Cats. In this more aggressive 34 seconds left. This will be the end of the game. Last face-off here for the game. And here comes the Blue Devils. Number 4 with a shot. Right though, chips it out to the wall and feathers it into neutral ice. It's a bouncing puck. Oh, there's a chance. And that'll be the end of the game. Good effort, both teams. We appreciate the spirit. That'll be the end of the game here at the Ice Center. 10 Clipper Cats, 2 with the Blue Devils. Hope everyone has a great holiday. We'll see you tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, where the Clipper Cats will be playing Exeter at Phillips Exeter Academy. See you tomorrow afternoon. Have a great day.